In the realm of the magical world, Voldemort stands as an epitome of evil. But what shapes his malevolence? Let's delve into the psychological profile of this complex character. Voldemort, born as Tom Riddle, experienced a loveless childhood. This laid the foundation of his personality, molding him into an emotionally detached individual. His fear of death, or thanatophobia, is a significant facet of his character. This fear drives his quest for immortality and shapes his ruthless actions. His pursuit of power and control is rooted in his childhood deprivation. As an orphan, he lacked control over his life, which led to his desire for absolute power in adulthood. Voldemort showcases classic traits of a psychopath. His lack of empathy, manipulative nature, and absence of guilt are hallmarks of this psychological disorder. His narcissistic personality disorder is equally prominent. He exhibits an inflated sense of self-importance and a desperate need for admiration, but lacks empathy for others. Voldemort's obsession with pure-blood supremacy echoes real-world racial prejudices. It's a twisted way to claim a unique identity, a desperate attempt to belong. Voldemort's inability to love is a tragic element of his character. This inability is both a product of his loveless childhood and the self-inflicted curse. His obsession with Harry Potter can be seen as a projection of his own fear and insecurities. Every time Harry survives, it undermines Voldemort's sense of power and invincibility. Voldemort's use of Horcruxes is a literal split of his ego. It symbolizes his fear of death and his refusal to accept his human vulnerability. Despite his evil, Voldemort is a victim too. He's a product of his circumstances, molded by a society that failed him when he needed it the most. His manipulation of his followers, the Death Eaters, shows his ability to exploit others' vulnerabilities for his own benefit. It's a common trait among manipulative personalities. The relationship between Voldemort and his snake, Nagini, is a rare glimpse into his capability for attachment. However, it's a twisted version, highlighting his ability to only relate with those he can control. The final battle between Harry and Voldemort is symbolic. It's a clash between love and fear, showcasing the triumph of love over Voldemort's destructive fear-based actions. Voldemort's eventual death is inevitable. It's a poetic justice, symbolizing the unsustainable nature of power built on fear, manipulation, and a denial of human vulnerability. Voldemort's character is a complex web of psychological disorders, insecurities, and fears. Yet, he is still shaped by his experiences. It's crucial to remember that Voldemort is a fictional character, but his psychological profile offers intriguing insights into real-world human behavior, making him an unforgettable character in literature. Understanding Voldemort helps us comprehend the roots of evil and the consequences of a life devoid of love. It's a reminder of the power of empathy, compassion, and love, the very things Voldemort lacked. Join us next time as we continue dissecting the psychology of the characters we both hate and love in the fascinating world of literature.